Back to it. Oh shoot.
How do you do buys?
You don't do them.
No. Buy.
Oh, we talking about different buys.
Darn it.
Easton, bro.
Okay,
What did you buy? I said you don't.
this is kind of like when you're dividing by 5x here. It's kind of like distributive property. You got to divide both of them. More often than not, I kind of accidentally switched colors. You guys notice?
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna go with it though.
Purple.
So it's more often, I feel like, written like this. But either way, you can't just divide one term by 5x. It's the whole top divided by 5x. We kind of did problems like this. Remember back when we were like, change this into slope-intercept form? Like when we subtracted by 2x? You guys remember doing this?
Sure.
And then when we divided by 3, what we did was like this. Like both of those divided by 3. Anyway. So you just have to divide both terms by whatever's in the denominator. Or if there's 3 terms or whatever, everything in the every term needs to be divided. Like distributive property, except for with division. Okay, what is 5x squared divided by 5x?
1x squared.
No.
Wrong.
Okay,
Are you serious?
you guys remember this? X squared divided by x, you do 2 minus 1. So it's just x.
So it's just, would it just be x? It'd just be x.
It's 1x to the 1, which is just x.
Did you say?
Plus, what's 25x divided by 5x?
5.
5.
That's so ridiculous.
X divided by x is 1, but 1 times 5 is 5. So the x's just go away in this case.
We get this problem and then you look
Oh,
at like number
are you serious?
16.
I just crumpled.
Yeah, I said it starts kind of easy and then it ends kind of hard.
This is hard, though.
No. 8x cubed.
What do you mean by that? Yo,
Okay, a lot of people get this one wrong, even after I tell you. A lot of people will forget. So, what's 8x cubed divided by 2x? This is not a trick question. 4x squared, yes. Because we're doing 3 minus 1 basically on the x's.
That is not strange.
Okay, and then what's 2x divided by 2x? 1.
Wouldn't it be
Okay,
0?
anytime you divide something by itself, like 2 divided by 2 is equal to what? 1. It's not nothing.
No.
Well, if it's not nothing, why did the x's just disappear on this last one?
Because they're useless.
Because what if it's like the x were 5, this would be 5 divided by 5
Okay,
equals 1.
it's because x divided by x is 1, but what's 5 times 1? 5.
5.
Dang, Argilius.
So, normally they just kind of cancel out, but if there's nothing, if everything cancels out, there's still a 1. Number 5. 3x squared plus 15.
Number 5.
Alright, 3x squared divided by 3. X squared. Plus 15 divided by 3. 5. The end. Okay, what I'm worried about, like, when we get to the test. Oh, by the way, test is on Friday. This
Are
chapter.
you serious?
Bro, he's in kind of just. Oh, by the way.
This chapter is shorter than I realized. It kind of just snuck up on us. What I'm concerned about, like, this is the last lesson in the chapter.
Oh my goodness.
What I'm concerned about for the test is you guys getting the easy ones, like these, and the hard ones confused. Which the hard ones is like the B section. But we'll review it. We'll talk about it today. We'll review it tomorrow. We'll talk about it on Thursday, and then we'll take the test
That
on
was a
Friday.
side roll.
He's very satisfied right now.
Oh.
You guys don't right now. Say it, won't you?
No, you
Eli, that's
wild,
not very
bro.
Okay,
You do believe in
7 a squared b divided by 7 ab.
1A, 1A.
Yeah. So everything cancels out except for an a.
Oh, yes, it was just.
All right, we haven't seen this yet.
Alright.
What do we do with the 4 and the 7?
fraction.
Fraction.
Oh.
I think I copied it down wrong now, but
I think it's 42.
we do have fractions, but it's not on 7. We are gonna have fractions though. Yeah,
Can I use the loo?
yeah.
What was that?
You gotta say it.
What?
It said -6.
Argilius, you were.
Gotta go use the jar.
Wait, negative 6b.
Okay, yeah. 42 divided by 7, yeah, is minus 6. B squared divided by b. B, the a's cancel out.
Mr. Jordan, if this becomes 0, the A's are already 0, so why don't the B's cancel out?
Okay, it doesn't really become 0, it becomes 1. A divided by a is 1. A divided by a means how many a's go in,
I get it.
multiply into a is 1. But when you have 1 times this stuff, it's just that stuff. So they just kind of disappear. They are 1, but...
This stuff is
Okay,
just that.
number 9. So I'm not writing it the way the book is because I think the other way is better. Just easier to see it when you write it with the division bar than with the parentheses. I lost my place. 3b. Okay, this one does have 3 terms. Shh. Anybody want to try?
That's no.
Okay, Carolyn.
I'm gonna say 8, a squared, then minus 4a plus 3b.
Yep, good job. So she just divided by 3 and then she took out a b from everything. Yeah.
Will we ever have to like simplify the answer? Like there's more of the same thing.
Like if they're like terms, you mean?
Yeah, if they're like terms.
Okay, if this doesn't reduce right here, this won't reduce right here.
That's like actually cool.
Number 11. It's kind of big. 15.
Why are you so gay?
Okay, this is the first one that has a fraction.
No!
Okay, it's not hard at all. This is not hard. Okay, what's 15? Shh, listen. What's 15 divided by negative 2? Yes. Okay, just like when we're solving equations, you don't have to change it to a decimal, we just leave it like that. Okay, and then
Cube, X squared.
x squared, yeah. x3 divided by x is x squared. I should probably talk about this for a second. Negative 15 over 2 times x squared, that would be like times x squared over 1. That's the same thing as x squared being on the top.
That's down.
Okay, but I'm just gonna put it like floating in the middle. So, but these two are the same thing.
Are we gonna need to have that?
Yeah, that is a, yeah, I pointed out for a reason, yes. Sometimes we do put it on the top. But you can just leave it out there, it's fine. Okay, negative 3 divided by negative 2.
3 over 2.
Positive 3 over 2. X squared divided by x.
X.
You might have like handle on fire with 3.
You're not funny.
You don't have to
Easton,
repeat
are
that
you
story.
pumped to Chiefs one?
Literally, you told me
Are you pumped to Chiefs one?
Well, Dallas wasn't there, so I don't care.
Dallas was? Oh, Dallas wasn't there.
I mean, Dak was there. He cursed the balls. So. It's not like any field goals were, there was definitely.
He was there.
Yeah.
Why? Okay, 27 divided by -2, does that,
You got the,
Negative 27
wait,
over
what
2.
trophy did he get?
Okay.
Cancel out.
X's cancel out, that's right.
He got, he got an order. That's why the Chiefs missed the field goals, because he cursed the ball. Someone else was there, I forget who it was.
Can you tell Lennox to stop mentioning the,
Bro, I didn't even mention it, you just mentioned it.
Okay,
We're a whole ball of seven.
alright, hush. Does somebody else want to try this?
No.
I mean, I don't wanna.
Alright, Skylar.
Okay, so would it be 2? No, it'd be 3
Shit, I messed up.
squares. And then 5 and then minus and no nothing. Don't put anything. Girl. Minus and I don't know.
He's not a
What's
girl.
7 divided by 7?
She just disrespected.
What's 7?
Bruh.
It's, oh my
But what's 7?
god. Women.
Okay, I just made it up.
Oh.
What's
one.
anything
Negative
divided by
minus
itself?
1.
Wow, Skylar, you're so smart.
Be quiet, hush.
I don't see you volunteering either.
You didn't volunteer.
Yes, I did.
Oh, I thought we were going in a row.
No.
He's not. God possessed me and told me that I had to. Yes, and he sustained me.
He possessed you.
Skylar, the test is just coming at you right now.
Propaganda.
Bro, that's a dark
Okay.
slap.
Somebody else. Okay.
Gilius, one,
Hush.
please.
Exactly. 3,
Hush.
3x to the third.
Not quite. Let's come back to that one though. Keep going.
3x to the second. Then negative 5 thirds.
Okay, let's go back
Very
to
beginning
this one.
was 1/3 x
Yeah.
to the second.
So this is not 3 divided by 1. This is 1 divided by
Yeah,
3.
1/3 actually.
So it's 1/3.
Or x to the third.
They tricked us. That's kind of mean.
They tricked Eli.
Huh?
You acted like you didn't get 2 wrong, you only got 1 wrong. So, shut up.
Just stop.
I have new classmates.
God
This is
said
some
not
Mark
to.
Gillies speaking.
Can we send these all to the orphanage and adopt some new classmates?
Not all
I'm
stars,
Mark Gillies,
not
I'm
today,
Dale Williams.
50-year-old
I
men.
am Tackle Gillius. Kind of.
Okay, 17. We're on the B section. Okay. What?
Oh my gosh.
What is? You guys don't even know why it's hard yet. Chill out.
Oh wait, this isn't that bad.
Okay.
Oh wait, so let me guess.
Hush.
Let me guess, you have to do the first question.
What is different about this problem?
We have x plus 3 is just
Okay.
one.
There's 2 terms in the denominator. So you have to divide by both terms. So that makes it kind of a mess. So what you have to do is use long division. Okay. Polynomial long division.
Ew.
Looks like this.
What the?
Okay. Before we do that, let's back up and do like some normal division here.
Clayton hashtag guys.
Shh. Hush. Okay. Hush. I made this up.
Oh.
Okay, you guys remember how this worked? 3 times what equals 25?
8.
7.
8.
I'm at 8.
But 8 over 20. Then you do 8 times 3,
24. Subtract.
and you subtract,
And you
1.
have the 1 carried
and
out.
you bring down the next one.
3.
3, how many times 3 go into 10?
9.
3.
3.
3.
3 times 3 is
9.
9. Then you subtract,
1.
And then you add a decimal and add
So
a 0 and
Or
then
you go
Okay.
bring
1
it
over
down.
3.
It's repeating.
what's the easiest way to do this though?
1 over 3.
Remainder
actually.
1.
You just put the remainder over the divisor, so it's 1/3.
Gargilius answer, bro.
Okay. That's all fresh in your minds,
So
right?
it's 0.33333333.
No, it's just 83 and 1/3. Okay. Now, on this one, let me change to red here. Okay, it's x times what? You just look at this first term. Or you can divide x. What's x squared divided by x?
X to the
X.
X.
No. Just like, remember how we were dividing up here? You just subtract. What's x squared divided by x?
X.
X. Okay, then we're going to take x times this. So it's like x times x plus 3. We're going to put it down here and subtract it. Maybe I shouldn't erase the problem we just did.
You should have left it.
Yeah.
So it'd be X squared.
Minus 3x.
So remember, you multiply and then subtract. You guys remember that?
Yeah.
Then you start over. Multiply and subtract. Okay, so multiply, then put it right there, then subtract. So it's kind of like this, x times x plus 3. What's x times x?
X
Squared.
minus 3x.
What's,
Plus 3X.
yeah. Okay, now here's where things usually,
Oh shoot.
the mistake usually comes. We are, listen, we are subtracting this bottom one. So it's kind of like this from the top one. Okay?
So
But what I usually do is I just usually put like a minus and a minus like that. When you multiply it, it's x squared plus 3x. When I multiplied 8 times 3, I put 24. But then I put a minus in front because we're subtracting that bottom line. So it becomes a subtraction. What's x squared minus x squared? 0. This first term should always cancel out, by the way. This,
You do it right.
yeah, if you're doing it right. What's x minus 3x?
the answer. Negative 2X.
Negative 2x. Then you guys remember what did we do after we subtracted?
Bring down the.
Bring it down.
Brought it down. So what we're bringing down is a minus 6.
Wait, did you?
Does the x do the x's not cancel out with the 2x?
Gargilius.
X minus x.
Okay, this is not this is not division right here, this is subtraction. So 1x minus 3x is negative 2x. Okay, just like this is not division right here. We didn't do 5 divided by 4, we just did 5 minus 4. Anyway, okay, and then when you start over, just like we said, how many times is 3 going to 10? Lost my place. What's negative 2x divided by x? Or x times what equals?
Negative 2.
Negative 2. Okay, then I'm going to multiply negative 2 times this, put it down here, and subtract it. Okay, negative 2 times x,
Negative 2X.
these should always match the first terms. Negative 2 times 3,
Negative.
okay, these usually will not match, but I need to subtract the bottom, which means if it was already a negative, it's going to become a plus. So that's going to go away. So negative 2x plus 2x, 0. Negative 6 plus 6 is 0. So since there's nothing left to bring down, 0 is the remainder. So the answer is x minus 2.
Wow. I'm a great guesser.
You would think I'd get more smart, but I just get more confused. More smarter.
More smarter. I don't think you should expect to see.
More smarter or S.
Yeah.
We still got 2 more examples.
I'm the most more smarter or S.
About 19 and 20.
It sounded like
Straight one.
The partisans? Yeah.
Gargilius, Gargilius,
Okay, so On 19, hush, I'm going to go ahead and put this into box form. You should be writing this in your notes, not just putting the answer. Alright, you guys remember the question that I asked first?
How many times can x go into 3x squared?
Yeah, well, I was saying it as what's 3x, you could say that, like this times what equals this. I was saying it as 3x squared divided by x. What's 3x squared divided by x?
X.
3.
3
X.
Divided by what?
I was close.
3x squared divided by the x.
Mm.
Just like we were doing up above. 3x squared divided by x is just 3x. And I'm going to take 3x, multiply it by the divisor, and put it right here and subtract it. So 3x times x, those match, right, every time. 3x times negative 9.
Negative 27.
Okay, and this is where usually, if it goes wrong, this is usually where.
It's x.
What do I do now?
You do
You
minus.
subtract it.
Minus
And then add.
plus,
And then it'd just be x.
right.
Is it always the second one that we just flip the signs?
No, I flipped it on both of them. So this was a positive, so I made it a negative. So you just switch both of them. If you subtract a positive, it's just subtraction. If you subtract a minus, it becomes a plus. Anyway, negative 26 plus 27 is 1x. Bring down the next one.
It's 1.
Start over.
It's plus 1.
What's, yeah, if you look at that,
It's
x
plus
minus
1.
9. X divided by x is what?
Plus 1.
1.
Comics
Okay. 1 times x minus 9 is x minus 9.
And did you minus 7?
We're subtracting the bottom, so it becomes a minus x and a plus 9.
You
So,
guys already knew that anyway.
shh, hush. The remainder is 0. Okay, we haven't had a remainder yet. The first one is 21. 21 through 24 all have remainders.
Oh, that's
Please only got
fine.
22.
The remainders aren't any harder.
24 looks.
I've been gone too long.
Come on. Get the rules on before we.
Alright. What's the first question I asked?
What? How many times can A go into A?
Squared.
A squared. A squared. A squared.
Yeah, a times what equals a squared, or what's a squared divided by
A
a?
times A
A.
equals A.
Let me change colors, that usually helps.
Ryan,
Okay, what's a,
I think that's
what's a times a minus 6?
Negative 6A.
A squared
squared
minus
minus
A 6. And then you have to minus and then add a plus.
Okay, minus becomes a plus. 4a plus 6a.
10A.
Bring down the next one.
Roman, you scare me.
Okay, and then start over. What is 10a divided by a?
10.
10.
Oh, oops.
I need to know that.
So I said 9.
Alright. Then what's 10 times a? 10a. And what's 10 times minus 6?
Negative
Negative
60.
60. So minus then positive.
Bro, these numbers are so stupid. How do you
Plus
Okay.
get
72.
how do you get 10 from
Now
6?
what do you do there?
Okay. There's nothing left to bring down. That means 72 is.
The remainder.
Remainder.
You don't get
The 72 over
10 from
8. Over,
6.
yeah.
Then where the heck do you get it from?
We
Take
did
10 from
a times this and put it right here.
Stop.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was minus 6a, then I changed it to
Bro, this sucks.
plus 6a.
Oh.
72 over
Okay. Yeah. So the remainder, you guys remember what we did with the remainder on the normal division problem?
We made it a
We
fraction.
put it over the.
Put it over the divisor, and that's what we're gonna do right here. So it's 72 over a minus 6.
Do we have to do the add thing?
Bro, this is so goofy, y'all.
Yeah, go ahead and put plus. You just put the remainder over the divisor, just like we did on the example.
And then if you can't, like,
There's nothing you can do.
you can't, like, reduce it all.
No.
Clayton hashtag guys.
Okay. I'm gonna give you guys like 2 minutes. I want you to try number 23. So you can get it without my help. 23. It should have a remainder.
What is that, bro?
You said it should or shouldn't have a.
Should.
Bro.
This guy is silly.
Did you see the happy that person?
I'm lost.
I think
I think I got the answer.
I think
I literally.
I don't. I think I got it.
I got lost
I don't
on
think
11.
we're ever gonna use this in real life, Mr. Jordan.
Tough cookies.
Was I talking to you?
What?
Yes.
I don't think any of us are going
Never know.
See, I got that. I
Even
got
if
that
I
right.
wanted to, I could.
Wait, but they don't.
Yeah, boy.
But those don't, that's not an X though.
I forgot.
Oh wait, 13's an X? Oh wait, I know what the answer is.
I think I got it.
I already got the answer because I'm smart.
Jaden?
I smell.
Alright, so I actually got the right answer, but I didn't think 11, or I didn't think 13 was X. So I didn't
Oh,
think it worked.
sure you did.
I got that
Good job, Aiden.
because I'm smart.
What the heck?
Okay. I thought 13 was
So dark.
13
Wow.
was an X, and so I was like, wait, but it doesn't work.
God made it.
So,
Okay, try the evens.
not as is.
I'm gonna come around. Maybe which one should I check?
2.
Yeah, I probably should check 2 because it has that trick that.
You should check.
I mean 4.
You should check 24 when you
I'm
get.
gonna check 2 because it has the one mistake that a lot of people make.
Oh no.
Clayton, can I borrow your page real quick?
You said what?
Just try it. Try it.
Dave and Greg.
Hercules.